Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Powered by soy biodiesel, made my way down to Washington County, just outside of Waterford, for the Heritage Cooperative H-Plot program. Let's find out more. Joining me is Doug Seaman. He's with Heritage Cooperative as the Ag Sales Manager for Eastern Ohio. We're at what we call the H-Plot Days in Waterford, Ohio, and if people are confused, we're just outside Marietta, but still north of the Ohio River, right?
That is correct.
And you've got several FFA chapters coming out to plot work. What do you hope these students will take home?
We're very fortunate today. We do have 8 FFA chapters in attendance with 176 total students. We're extremely excited to showcase what we have going here to keep kids interested in agriculture, kind of show them what's going on in row crop agriculture and how it relates back to the livestock industry as well. So a lot of the stuff that we're doing here goes through the food chain, whether it be on into human consumption products or to livestock. So try to get the kids engaged, get them out, do some hands-on stuff, get them walking. Looking out now, we see some kids walking through some soybeans, so it's pretty exciting.
Well, these beans out here are not quite waist high and looking really good, and the corn on the other side is really tall. Is this one of the areas that Mother Nature treated all right this year?
Early on, Mother Nature was a little rough to us with excessive moisture. So this area here, historically, we haven't done a lot of prevent plan in the past just because there's a lot of livestock here and we do need the grain to feed the livestock. This year, it just got so late that these crops look great. They are planted a little bit later. This one here was planted on Memorial Day. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of green tinge still to a lot of the corn comparative across the state where guys are combining. So, but as of late, we did go through a dry period. But there recently, we've taken advantage of some rains. The third week of August, we were blessed with some water to finish this crop out.
This is Doug Seaman, Ag Sales Manager, Eastern Ohio for Heritage Cooperative. Doug, any of the ag teachers share anything? I've been here more than once about what this does for conversation when they get back to the classroom?
So we've been doing this for 4 years, and a lot of the ag advisors, we do have a follow-up conversation with them. Hey, what went right? What went wrong? What do we need to improve on? So a lot of them are surprised, I think, on the bus ride home that the kids were actually more engaged than what they had thought. So it is kind of unique. We have maybe spiked a little interest with some kids that want to pursue a career like I have in agriculture. It's very neat that we do have a lot of folks here today that work within the organization with different capacities, from all the way from field work, sales work, staff, marketing, management, stuff like that. So it is kind of cool.
And thanks, Doug. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Sunny, warm, dry weather continuing here in the short term. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. No major changes here right now, at least in our short-term forecast. Sunny and dry all the way through Monday. We get clouds to increase overnight Monday night. We're probably going to be dealing with on again, off again scattered showers for Tuesday into early Wednesday of next week. Right now, I'm going to say anywhere from a tenth to maybe over an inch of precipitation, 80% coverage there. So it will create a pause, but then we go back to dry weather Wednesday afternoon, high pressure dominating next Thursday and Friday. I think our next round of moisture may try and pop up in the north next Saturday, but in the south, it may not go until Monday the 13th. So we've got opportunities here, even with some rain in our extended forecast. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultant sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Couple notes on the calendar. Looks like Jackson County Regional Livestock Market will have a bred cow sale Friday at 6 p.m. and a cattle sale Saturday at 11 a.m. Then on Sunday, they'll have an equipment sale. All the details are at jcrlm.com. Let's find out what's driving today's midday markets.
This is Ryan Metzger with Lice Mercantile. Normally I would be presenting our export data, but with the government shutdown, that data will not be available. However, EIA did publish their ethanol data for the week ending September 26th. That showed 99 million bushels of corn were used for ethanol. This comes out to 14.16 million bushels per day, which is well below the 15.4 million bushels per day needed to keep pace with the U.S. corn for ethanol target. EIA also released their biofuel production info. that showed 1.108 billion pounds of soybean oil was used in July for biofuel production. This was 6% more than the previous month, but 2.7% lower than the previous year. More concerning would be the cumulative usage so far this year is 10.4% lower than last year, most likely due to the uncertainty and lack of clarity surrounding what the Trump administration's domestic biofuel policy will be. Please visit our website at licemercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market is brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. December corn up 1 3/4 at $4.18 1/4. November beans up 4 at $10.17. July 26 new crop wheat up 3 1/4 at $5.55 3/4. October cattle down 42 at $230.70. October lean hogs unchanged after being lower at $98.42. This is the Ohio AgNet.